In the fall of 2004, I was out with some friends, and when the band started playing my favorite slow song, I needed a dance partner. And I saw this guy standing there, and I asked him to dance. I didn't know it at the time, but that changed my forever. So I did tell Bruce that I wasn't going to get married again unless it was a castle in Ireland. I thought if I set that bar so high, I wouldn't need to worry about it. But Bruce was very stubborn and persistent, and on March 24th, 2007, we blended our beautiful families, his 3 and my 2. And then in April, we had a wedding blessing in southern France in a 5th century wedding chapel. He really was my knight and I his queen. We were each other's greatest love story. In the summer of 2017, Bruce had a pain in his shoulder that he thought it was due to playing too much golf that summer. But in January, the pain got worse, and he sought out doctors and therapists and specialists. Many tests were done, but it was the chest x-ray that showed the massive pancreas cancerous tumor. And on June 20th, my 50th birthday, is when the surgeon told us that it was inoperable, and the treatments of chemotherapy and radiation would only give us time now. So Bruce began his battle to live, and we spent a lot of time with family and friends. We went to concerts. We enjoyed our road trips and coffee on the porch and our ice cream dates, and we traveled. In between the treatments, we went to Europe, Dominican, and Bruce's bucket list trip. We went to Alaska. In August last year, it became time for Bruce to go to the hospice. And we were met there with the most caring and understanding staff and volunteers, and they gave dignity to death and helped us with the choices that we just had to start making. Being at the hospice allowed me to become his wife again and not his caretaker, and our family got to enjoy some beautiful moments with him in his last days. Our family consists of his 3 and my 2, which when we're all together with grandchildren, there were 16 of us, and we were all welcomed here at all times. And we're very grateful for that because Bruce spent his 60th birthday here, and we had a tea party and Disney princesses with the granddaughters, and then later on that day we had a family potluck dinner, and we did a Western theme, so everyone dressed up in the Western attire, including the staff. They got totally involved with that too, and it was like our family, our beautiful blended family, was extended even longer and wider with the family we have at the hospice. We had that at one of the meetings that we had. We talked about, about the grandchildren and how do they feel about the place. And I believe they have such beautiful memories here, and they're not scared to be here. They're happy to be here because it's a place of beautiful memories. This is Gracie, our granddaughter.
Hi, my name is Gracie.
This place, this building, you have happy memories here?
Yes.
Why is that?
Because my papa was here. It looks like room 4.
Yeah, that's where we were, right?
Mm-hmm.
When he had that wonderful smile, watching you dance with the princesses. So this was Bruce's room. This is the view we had every morning. And it was so wonderful to open those blinds and see the sunshine and just enjoy the beauty of each day that we had together. I've been back here in bereavement groups that they have given us for those of us left behind. And it's comforting. It still gives me that peace and reassurance that we're still thought of, and they help us through the whole process. It definitely is a part of the community that until you experience it, you really don't realize how necessary it is to have. We were set on having end of life at home, and it was much more difficult than you would ever expect it to be. And in the hospital, I can't even imagine having to go through it there. The hospice gave us a home for a short 3 weeks, but it'll remain in our hearts forever, as it gave us the courage and dignity to go through such a heartbreaking time. Grief isn't overcome, it's integrated into our lives. Thank you for supporting the bereavement program at the Rotary Hospice.